Hi everyone, this is Chihiro. This is your next episode, and today we have Kat Mendoza. Yay!
Hello.
So, before we begin, could you introduce yourself a little bit?
Hello, I am Kathleen Mendoza. I was the creator of the Apisode. I invented it when I was assistant producer back in how long ago? Maybe like
Fall 09.
Yeah, fall 09. I was assistant producer and I spawned the Apisode. I was in TR for 7 semesters. That's what it is.
Did you say years?
I was going to say years. It just took so much of my life.
So when you were in Theater Rice, what kind of stuff did you do?
I pretty much did everything. The first thing that I did was comedy troupe. That was my very, very, very first troupe, directed by Julius Chang. And I also did that comedy troupe 2 more times. I've done directed stage pieces. I have done other self-written troupes like Oak, one-act troupe. I did duologues a couple times, like 2 or 3 times. I think the only thing I never really did was improv. That is what scares me in TR.
Is there a reason why? Did you avoid improv?
I did. I did. Well, I did for the most part, and then I would do improv for the externals. I've done it a few times for externals, and then I also auditioned. I only auditioned for it once, and then I got into. I didn't put it as number 1 though, and I got into my number 1 thing. So then, yeah, I don't know. So I did avoid it for a while because I was just like, that's scary. I just thought that I couldn't be funny on the spot, and it would just be too hard to think of funny things. And I know that's not what you're supposed to do,
right?
But I just didn't want to do it.
So what kind of positions did you hold in Theater Rice?
I was pub director, and then I was co.
My first co.
And then I was assistant producer. Yeah, I was 3 positions.
Were you in XCOM when you were in publicity, or
yes?
Was that okay?
I was the 2nd pub director ever in TR.
Who was the first one?
Eddie Nguyen.
Oh, so it's relatively new, right?
Yeah. Because it used to be part of committee, and then now it's part of XCOM.
Okay. So now that you graduated from Berkeley and from Theater Rice, what are you up to nowadays?
Well, I just got back from Europe. Yeah, I went to London, Paris, and Madrid. Yeah, I just took a vacation. I took a elongated vacation.
I thought you just went to France.
No, I went to London, Paris, and Madrid. It was pretty amazing. It was really great. I was gone for 2.5 weeks. I was in London for 3 days, and then we went to Newcastle, which is also in England. And then, we saw where Harry Potter was filmed, the castle where Harry Potter was filmed. Well, we saw it from the outside because it was closed, but we saw it. And then flew to Paris, was there for 7 days, and then flew to Madrid, and then was there for 3 days.
What? Do you have people who you know there, or did you just go for fun?
Well, we did have family friends in Newcastle, but everywhere else was just for fun.
While we were in class,
I know.
you were having fun.
Well, I've been in class.
Oh, that's true. Oh, no, while we were in, and then you were flying.
That is exactly what it was. I do not regret it.
So what are your favorite memories from Theater Rice? One. I have many.
I know there are so many things. Okay, naming a few. My first troupe in TR, I really like what we did in comedy troupe. One of my favorite things is finally finishing and not perfecting, but really getting down the Vietnam skit. That is one of my favorite things. Another thing is directing my first troupe. My first troupe that I directed was only it was a tech transitions GM. But I mean, it was still really awesome. And then then another favorite memory, Twickenham. Love my Twickenham cast. And directing my first comedy troupe and my second one. I like them both. I'm not singling anyone out. Both comedy troupes. Finally performing experimental troupe. And which is something else I did in TR that I forgot to mention. I did experimental. And being Co, chilling with Irene Van. I don't know, there's just so many things. Just all the fun times, all the times in like the Durant food court. Not the Asian ghetto, the Durant food court. Do you guys still do that?
We like still hang out afterwards.
But you don't go to DFC, or you do, or just go to people's houses?
No, we go to like people who can go, but a lot of people are like really busy, so not a lot of people do. But
you should do it. You should go. It's really, really fun. It's a good time to meet everyone. Yes, there are so many things that I am grateful for. And the last circle that I did for TR, like our last like circle up, and we got to talk and like say how much I mean to everyone. Only like kind of joking.
No, we miss you. We miss you a lot. We do. We really do, man. So what advice do you have to the people in TR right now? Like, I know you were in PCN your last semester, and then you were also like double majoring, and then you were also in theater rights.
Yeah.
So, like, how did you allocate your time? You're also working too.
Yeah, it was hard a lot at the time. Like, there were times when I'd be on campus from like 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. But you know, it was all right, because like I just think like even if you're busy, I think like the busiest times of your life are when you make the best memories, and when you really like enjoy and really get out of Berkeley what it really is. And there's no like, I really don't think you can like trade it in for anything. I kept busy a lot with like all those things, but I enjoy being busy and I like being under pressure, so that's just me. But I just think that if you're doing TR, really, really commit yourself to it, because you only get out of TR what you put into it. So if you're not putting in that effort and you're kind of just like, oh, I don't know if I want to keep doing this, I'm not really making friends, or I'm not really enjoying myself, and it's just like, are you putting in enough effort into it? I know that I really didn't make really good friends in theater rights until like my second or third semester, and like I really think that if you're not sure after your first, you should just come back, because I wasn't sure after my first. I just came back because I love performing, but after I came back, like everything just sort of meshed together, and I put more effort into it, and I really made some of the best friends that I have.
So this is the last question of the episode. So, as you mentioned, you are the birth mother of the episode, and I was wondering why you decided to start this.
Well, I had when I was assistant producer and I was elected, there were a few things that I wanted to get done, or like a few things on my agenda, and one of the things was to have better alumni relations. So I emailed the alumni very frequently, and I also just wanted to find a way to connect to them more, and I thought that doing episodes was one of the ways where you could interview different alumni from like way back when and ones that were recent. I think that I wish I had interviewed more, because I really only did like 3 or 4, because it was more work than I had anticipated, and I didn't really think about how much work it would be, and then there was just like a lot of things going on at once, but I really think that it was a good thing to do, and it made even just by sparking the idea, I think it made alumni think that we really did care about them, which we do. Yeah, and well, I am an alumni now, so I don't know if I'm talking about them as if they are another group. Yeah, and also, well, at the end of every AskProd Weekly, I forgot what it's called. At the end of every AskProd Weekly, Dennis and Jim would always put in like little blurbs, or like little fun things to do, and I thought an episode would be a fun thing.
Oh, okay.
to look at. I don't know how many people watch them, but
watch it.
yeah, but it was really cool.
Oh, Who did you interview?
Dennis,
I
Jamoris.
haven't seen Dennis.
I feel like I interviewed someone else. Oh, and Irene.
Oh, okay, okay.
I only interviewed 3 people.
Okay, so thank you so much. That's all we have time for. Sorry. Thank you so much, Kat. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.